Travel and other consideration was provided by Disney. So, Mr. Coffee, we meet again. It doesn't smell bad. It's Forced Friday. Well, it will be tonight at midnight. It's actually Thursday. 5 in the morning is a little too early, but I couldn't sleep. I woke up at about 4. No, I officially woke up at 4. I actually woke up at 3 and couldn't get back to sleep. And now I'm trying to wake up with hotel room coffee. I get to unbox a Star Wars toy on video in front of the world. If you asked me what my dream job was, this is it. If I could do something like this every day, and I don't mean stay in a hotel room making coffee through a machine like that. I mean, like doing something with Star Wars and video and social and being myself with toys. This is it. That doesn't smell like coffee. Maybe I'll just sit here and inhale it. Well, that's different. Nothing is going to bring me down today. Nothing. Can't get that in stores. Finally, some real coffee. 3 shots of espresso at Jabba the Hutt. Do you have every Jabba up there?
Almost. I got as many as I could.
What could it be? Or what could they be? What's underneath Darth Vader's cloak right here? Which, by the way, is not truly Darth Vader's cloak. We can pretend. Look at that. Kylo Ren with lights. It's the perfect combination. And of course, Star Wars. I think we all kind of understand that's going to be here. So now I gotta go get makeup on because I'm ugly.
No problem. Do your thing. I'm just a piece of meat. That's all.
That's not good.
Really? They were being kind. Oh, sure. Great. I think it's amazing. I think being a part of Force Friday in this way takes what was going to be a spectacular event for me anyway. As someone who's always loved toys, from when I was a kid, and now being an adult, a father, who's still very much a geek in touch with his inner child, knowing that I was going to officially be a part of the experience and be able to share that experience with other people has just been beyond.
And what do you think about Disney's decision to bring in the Maker Studios stars?
Disney, Star Wars, and Maker really understand the community connection, especially when it comes to Star Wars, which is more than a brand to some of us, it's a lifestyle.
Fantastic. And do you think that some of your fans may not be so familiar with Star Wars? Do you think you're going to be introducing new people to it?
The only person I think who's not familiar with Star Wars is my 11-month-old daughter, Jedi, but at some point in the future she will be very familiar with it, and that is her.
Anything else? I mean, is this the first time you've done anything like this? I mean, Disney recently acquired Maker. Is this the first time Disney's done this kind of synergistic thing?
To my knowledge, this is unprecedented. To have the crossover specifically with the community, it's being done in such a fashion that it's very organic, very true, and fun.
So do you see Daniel's notes? You'll be on camera.
Thank you.
This board meeting's going on right now in Manhattan.
Diana and my wife had not yet seen Star Wars, so we ended up vlogging like the whole experience. And we're like 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, and she likes it. I'm like, I'm thinking, because that would have been a big problem that I should have gotten out of the way early on. But yeah, no, not so much. But you know, I'm lucky she doesn't collect anything either, because our house is like Lego stuff, Star Wars stuff. Yeah, no, it's for real. This isn't just a show. Thank you.
This is amazing. Just keep thinking about what 12-year-old Chris would have said.
Yeah, what do you... Ah! You have no idea. There's like no one has any contact.
No.
Like, awesome. Every Christmas, Star Wars. Every Christmas. And now as an adult, like it comes back. The older you get, the more you want to, remember what brought you that happiness. You want to, and to me, that's where Star Wars fits.
Exactly.
It's that happiness that just you can't diminish.
Yeah, that's great.
And do that with the plane this way.
This way?
Yeah, for the bridge. You want to go to them or just one? Or two, whatever. I mean,
That's funny. I didn't know. What's your secret? I'm gonna be standby. I probably wouldn't want to take her until she at least could speak and have conversations. Anything before that, I mean, she's got no attention span, of course, kids. But I would want it to be an experience for her first time, so that she does remember it. It's kind of like going to Disney World, Disneyland for the first time. I would want her to be old enough to know she wants to go before we go, because if we don't, then I feel like the experience wouldn't be as big of a deal for her. It would be a memory for us as parents, but not so much for her. So that's this is the unboxing of my life here. Wow.
You need to take a moment there.
I don't know. I'm just trying to center myself. It's gonna make or break my career.
No, it's just gonna be so fun.
I'm just gonna stand there in silence and just let the toy be the toy.
It's gonna be so fun. You're just gonna do exactly what you do and exactly what you did in the room yesterday. That's what you're gonna do. It's gonna be amazing. These guys are here. Just imagine them as part of the set. They're not gonna interact with you. They're not gonna move.
Okay. We're good? Bill? Go ahead. Do your thing. I'm just used to being like a puppet at this stage. I've done it enough times. I feel like I'm a cartoon. Like, Did anybody get the blue milk? I think that was a trick question. They didn't have blue milk, right? Because I totally would have. Hi, I'm Chris. You can't see me because I am very, very short. Welcome. I guess I'm the ombudsman. This is my first time and first experience at Lucasfilm, but a lifelong Star Wars fan. That is what qualifies me to play with toys. As someone who is 4 years old and very happy to be a kidult, I can't be the only person in the room. Who still has their first Star Wars figure? Okay. A few, that's good. Who showcases their first Star Wars figure somewhere in their home or office? Yes, okay. I'm with friends then. That is awesome, that is epic. My first Star Wars figure was the AT-AT driver. I did not bring it with me. I know that you're disappointed in that, and you're here for the toy. So, I'm very, very grateful for this experience. I probably would have done it anyway at home in front of an audience of 10 and would have been just as pleased, because for me, sharing my passion and interest for Star Wars goes well beyond what this is, down to my family. My daughter, who's 11 months old, her name is Jedi, named after my mom, Judy. My mother-in-law's name, Elia. My wife's name, Diana. That's J-E-D. Jedi can decide what the I is short for. One day it might be ice cream, the next day it might be Ithorian. Doesn't matter to me. So, and hopefully you know, Hammerhead? Anybody? Is this thing on? Because I'm going to die up here if y'all, like... In the 20 years of me doing what it is that I do, this is absolutely the highlight. Every roads have converged here. For me, this is the pinnacle of my career, but hopefully not the end of it. I would love to do this every single day.
We're ready, Chris.
We're ready. Okay, so I got to do my thing now. Thank you. Good?
Got it?
I think so.
Have fun.
Can I get some water?
Water. Grab a water.
Hello world! I'm Chris Pirillo, and I am so thrilled to be here in San Francisco at Lucasfilm. This is a dream come true for me as a lifelong... Oh, thank you. I didn't has awakened. Just so you know, the energy is very palpable here. I just want to say hello to my wife Diana and my daughter Jedi. You've been a part of this journey, and this has just been absolutely amazing to be here and a part of this. As many people know, Star Wars is more than just a series of movies for me. It's been toys, it's been a lifestyle, and I'm very much a part of the community, and I'm so grateful to be able to be one of the first, not just to see, but to touch. Wow, I didn't believe I could do that. My Darth Vader shoes, 4 Darth Vaders on them, including on the back. My Darth Vader socks, through and through. I'm so happy to have been able to do this. I never imagined I could do that. But thank you again for this experience, and may the Force be with you. Anytime.
It was awesome.
Anytime. I'm in. Like, I'm in. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. My heart was, initially, man, I was like, my heart's got to slow down. It's got to slow down. It's got to slow down. So I asked for water. I'm like, I got to get water. I got to get water. Hey! It's so good to meet you. That was awesome. Thank you. No, dude, like, I was explaining to everybody along this experience, like,
She's good until the interview.
what's been exciting for me is seeing like the podcasters and say, oh, it's Chris! Oh my God, it's Chris! Right? I'm like, I feel like it was like I was thinking, and that was I think probably in the experience that surrounded it. That to me is just as thrilling. The unboxing is just you're showing the product. You can walk into the store and get a product. It's the story around it. It's the experience. It's the energy around it.
I remember when you were a kid.
Yeah.
You unboxed that thing.
Oh my God! I got the ball.
You were about to pee your pants.
Right. I think I did up there a little bit.
was close.
I was going to say that in the street. It's been a busy morning, as you saw. I'm very grateful that others helped me vlog the experience behind the scenes, which was rather unique. I came to the airport a little early. I'm headed back to Seattle to participate in Force Friday officially. I mean, the rest of Force Friday. This has been an amazing experience, and I'm not in a window seat, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to vlog in the plane. One of the best days of my life. Personally and professionally. The only thing that's missing is Diana and Jeremy. I wish they could have been here. It's not spinning. The light's flashing though. There we go. Uh-oh, someone's missing a bag. Or two. Minutes later, I've been reunited with the family.
Somebody's been eating blueberries. That somebody is not me. Soup's on. No, not really. I'm going to collect these. Chris Perillo. Hey, we know each other on a first and last name basis now. I gotta tell you the story behind this. I've wanted it for some time, but this one is very, very special because it came from someone very, very special that I finally had a chance to meet today after following him for quite some time. This was done originally to raise awareness for breast cancer, if I'm not mistaken, and I did not have it. It was on my list because I've collected all sorts of colored Vaders, although I think this one would be a bit too large to fit on that shelf. It'll find its way to a very special place because Matt, if you're not aware of him, on Twitter is @MissingWords. He's the person who's pretty much in charge, to my knowledge, of the entire Star Wars Online experience. After seeing my performance this morning, Matt invited me to his office, and I went, and he's got a nerd cave going on. And I see this sitting on top of one of the file cabinets. Matt gave it to me, and this was after @StarWars followed me on Twitter today. It's been a good day. So this is very special, not just because of the meaning of why it was created years ago, and also happens to be Darth Vader, but because Matt gave it to me. And it's a perfect souvenir. It is awesome. I cannot express just how amazing the past 48 hours have been in my life, but this just kind of, it caps it. He was happy. He said that he could use that space for something else. And like I said, he's got a whole nerd cave going on there. I have to show him pictures of my minifigure shelf because he's also a minifigure fan. So he may have a ways to go to catch up with my collection, but we just got to give Matt time. Thanks again for taking the time to watch, like, and share all the videos that we're doing for you across every one of our channels, and for supporting us in whatever ways that you see fit. Plus, interacting with us when and wherever you can. We'll see you tomorrow.